if you and I are, let's say, we're in that 3% that you mentioned. Okay. We are, maybe let's even say we're 5% because we have an idea that something is wrong. We've always had that sixth sense we've had that in the back of our minds always. It just hasn't been directed, and it hasn't really had a chance to blossom for whatever reasons in our life situations. But we had this impulse to gain more knowledge and be in touch with our intuitive self to be able to line up with this instinct that we always had. Now let's contrast that with the average normie, right? All they want to do, all right? All the average normie wants to do, go along to get along, have their, work their 5 days a week job and go out and drink some beers, find somebody to hook up with and satisfy their lower chakra desires with, and to have a comfortable hovel to go into when they're not in their work cubicle. Now that's basically, that's kind of how it susses itself out. And these people they're operating at such a base level of consciousness. They have no idea that they have, that they have 7 other chakras to deal with within themselves.
Yeah, well, the funny thing is, in my organization, they're aware of all that stuff, yet still they're straight up normies. That's the real conundrum with those people.
Okay, because here's the thing.
That's it.
Here, can I venture?
Yeah, go ahead.
Why I think it is. I think those people, first of all, to really break through, they may have the intellectual idea of those things.
Yeah,
but they don't.
They're not applying it practically to the real world.
Right, but not only that. But look at it this way. Also, here's the other thing. They have not done any shadow work on themselves. They haven't looked at their own darkness, because all of us have that. And they haven't looked at it. They would even
I think they're too afraid. I think they're too afraid, some of them.
Well, see, there you go. These people have not even, there's so many people who say they're spiritual, but they're like, oh no, I don't need to look at that stuff. I only want to look at the light. But the thing is, you can't.
Here's another thing I'll add to it. When I mentioned the word logic to a few of them, a couple of them wanted to run in horror. Oh, logic.
Right.
Like, don't talk to me about logic.
Well, there's another example for you. That's talking about they don't have the 2 hemispheres of the brain integrated. They don't even know.
Yeah, it's the right brain imbalance at that point.
Exactly. That's exactly right. They don't have that. They don't have that.
And those are the people that not tend to be. Those are the people that are suckered in by the New Age psyop.
Exactly.
They're right brain imbalanced.
Exactly so. But here's the other thing. If they're so right brain imbalanced that they don't even that they don't even know that a left side of the brain exists. Like they run in fear from it, as you say. But now here's the thing. If you're so imbalanced,
that's some of them. Some of them are left brain imbalanced. It's very strange.
But see, this is the other thing, which is also a very, but then there are people who for
instance, the people that are saying, oh, this is science and I support science, so I'm going to have 15 shots. Right. 15 injections. They're totally left brain imbalanced.
Right. But here's the thing about that. People like that are essentially again, it's not holistic. They may have,
not holistic.
they may have enough, these people who are on the left, who are left brain imbalanced that way, they have these people, I dare to say it, but they're, at least they have an awareness, because they're in this kind of a discipline. They have enough awareness that a right side exists. Whereas the people who are right brain imbalanced have no idea of they may look at it as like, oh, that's the body, that's gross and material, and that's
they don't want to go there. They don't want to go there.
Right, but there'll be, as so many people who are right brain imbalanced in so-called spirituality, they look at it like, oh, the body is so horrible and gross and material, and it's just something we have to endure until we leave the body, right? How imbalanced is that? How sick is that? Because
these were two women. These were two women, and one of them was the person who composed the
text from last time, right?
And she was horrified, not exactly horrified, but she squirmed when I said logic. And somebody else chimed in and sort of agreed with her. They had a problem with it, with embracing logic.
Unless you've got those two hemispheres in balance and fully integrated.
Oh yeah.
First, you have to first you really have to First, you have to integrate them. Then you have to balance them to the point where there's a free flow going back and forth from both sides, so that you can totally holistically. That's true holistic intelligence. That's what you have to have.
Yeah.
To survive in this
world,
and to function at a degree higher than a base level, of existence.
Yeah.